For more on today's attacks, we are joined again by Shuja Nawaz. Mr. Nawaz is a native of Pakistan and director of the South Asia Center at the Atlantic Council of the United States, based in Washington. Shuja, today's attacks again included government law enforcement facilities. And I'm wondering, does this recent wave of attacks signal a shift in strategy by the Taliban?
Well, it's really a ratcheting up of the attacks, partly in response to preparations by the military for an attack in South Waziristan, and also an attempt by the new leadership of the Taliban of Pakistan after the death of Baitullah Masood to assert its position and to threaten the state in the heartland.
Today, the Pakistani Interior Minister said that Pakistani security forces weren't prepared for these type of attacks. What does he mean?
I assume that he meant that their level of training nor their equipment and capacity to fight against the insurgents and the terrorists was there, and that they weren't even prepared to defend their own offices in the heartland. After all, there have been previous attacks also, and clearly they are not equipped to deal with them.
Is there an effort underway to try to retrain themselves to be prepared?
Yes, in the new Kerry-Lugar bill, which was signed into law by President Obama today, there's a very hefty proportion of assistance specifically designed to improve the training and the capacity of police forces, because these are the ones that really help win the battle against insurgents.
And it's been said that the Taliban carried out today's attacks with the help of Punjabi militants. Who are they, and why is that significant?
The Punjabi militants are representatives of different groups that are known by different names: the Lashkar-e-Taiba, the Lashkar-e-Jhangvi, the Jaish-e-Mohammed, that were formerly used by the inter-services intelligence, trained and operated in Kashmir against India. That relationship has more or less gone into limbo or has ended, but they've now formed franchise arrangements with Al-Qaeda as well as with the Tehreek-e-Taliban of Pakistan and militant movements inside India as well as in Bangladesh. So they are a very new and threatening element that help train the Taliban in bomb making and other activities.
So you see this as a serious turn of events, that they would sort of work with the Taliban?
Absolutely.
And the Pakistani army, meanwhile, is expected, as you mentioned, to launch an offensive into the Taliban stronghold of South Waziristan. Will that offensive reduce the Taliban's ability to carry out attacks like we saw today?
Well, if the army succeeds in squeezing the Tehreek-e-Taliban leadership into a very small area in South Waziristan, particularly the Masood area, they may well be able to decapitate the leadership and cause more confusion in the TTP. But the army does not have a very large quantum of force, just one division, and it's going to be a very difficult fight against a well-entrenched force.
Shuja Nawaz, as always, thank you very much for your insight.
Thank you.